Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today we'll be showcasing some clips from the Greek trap. So this month is going to be a lot of showcasing clips from other people's channels. I'm going to be trying to help out some smaller YouTubers get some traction, get some views on their channels. So I will have all the links in the description down below. So go check out the Greek trap, go check out his content as well. And shout out to him for sending this clip in today. Again, I will have some more people I'm going to be showcasing this week as well. Hopefully you guys like these clips and stuff like that. Again, this one today is going to be his rally trap. So he has purple gear on his rally trap. So it's not a top tier rally trap, but it's also not like a free-to-play gear rally trap. So it's kind of somewhere in between. So purple level 60 stuff. I guess purple level 60, you can have that on a free-to-play trap nowadays with all these events that are coming out. It used to be so hard to get up the purple. Now it's much easier. So anyways, the first clip's going to be from a big lead here, Long. He's going to be rallying him. Again, our trap here, the Greek trap, was faking offline in his war gear. Again, he's not running full Mythic war gear or anything like that, something that would scare Rallies away. So he can actually just sit in his war gear and just worry about switching Phalanx, because as a rally trap, you know, especially with carpets and all that, you don't have much time to switch everything once the rally's coming. So the first rally is coming up and they are carpeting in, so he does see what's going on. He is sitting in cav, by the way. That was incredibly close to being a full counter, so that would have been really bad, but he did get the counter off, so he did switch right away. So you can see the damage that's kind of happening to traps nowadays based on this kind of attack here. This guy is a decent lead, not a max lead or anything like that, but he does have some Mythic Champ as the body, so really good range gear, like a decent amount of castle stars, so not a max lead, but like a pretty top tier lead. He's got double pack 5 familiars and all that and everything like that. So this was definitely a great lead. So great job to the Greek trap on the first rally here. So we'll take a look and actually see what the damage is. These are just tester attacks, seeing what his front line and everything was. So Long 7 there. We'll take a look at the damage. It was, what was it? 1.7 million. So about 1.1 million reds. He has just over 600k beds. You can see the familiars are really good. He's got the Griffin, he's got the what's called stacking one, he's got double pack 5 familiars, and then the stunning one as well, I think. No wait, the shielding, sorry. He has the shielding familiar, and our trap only has a single familiar on his wall. You can see his comp, he's got just over 1 million tier 4 of each, with a little bit of tier 5 with reigns, and he had around 4.5 to 5 million of each tier 2, so a decent rally trapping comp. So if you guys are trying to build a rally trap and seeing what you need, you probably need at least this many troops if your gear and jewels are as good as our trap here. So he did lose some troops. Obviously he's losing more than my, let's say, my Mythic Rally Trap, because my Mythic Rally Trap obviously has higher stats with higher HP, and it also has the counter research done, so I'm not sure if the counter research is done on this account. I forgot to ask, but anyways, there will be a rescue rally coming in right now, so the rescue rally is coming in. He's going to have to heal up before, but he's not going to heal up right away, just in case that would scare them away from actually starting the rally and going, but spoiler alert, it doesn't scare them away, so they will coming in a rescue rally. This rally looks a little bit stronger. He has more castle stars. I'm not sure the gear is much better, but more castle stars means more base stats and stuff like that, so this guy will be hitting a little bit harder probably than our previous trap. But not too much, because this guy had pretty decent gear. He had a single Mythic Champ piece with full Mythic gear on top of that, so it doesn't get much better than that, other than, let's say, base stats with castle stars and stuff like that. Or if you're a Titan, you have Barrow Jewels. So there's always those things in there as well. Depends on, like, let's say if you have Verge stats and all that stuff. So there's a lot of factors, but yeah, so you can see the reigns he's taking, mixed tier 4, tier 5. Technically, you could just take full tier 5 and that would work as well. So it really depends what people want to send. He does have quite a bit of tier 2 fodder, so if he does get countered, it shouldn't really get into the tier 4 or tier 5, unless the guy is really strong. Which these guys are quite strong, so he doesn't want to get countered. That first rally could have been really bad if that if that range rally hit his cav. So anyways, there's about 20 seconds left. What he's going to do is just heal up now, because since he does have one of their leads, they probably won't be canceling this rally, because they're trying to rescue the lead at this point. It's okay to let them know you're online at this point. You have one of their leads, and they want to get it back, because a lot of times they'll be coming in with a bunny for a rescue or something like that. So here comes the rally. They are carping again. He was a little bit slow in switching on this one, so by the time he switched, they'd already carpeted in. So that's the real problem with carpets on rallies, especially if you have to switch your gear as well, because you can only really do one. So if you already have your gear on, that's good, and then you can try and counter it. But if they carpet it too fast, a lot of times you'll miss your switch. So thank God it wasn't a full counter. It was just an infantry on infantry. But obviously with these leads nowadays and the damage that's out there, you're still taking about 2 million reds if you don't counter them. So you can see 4.9 million in there, so that's about 2 million reds on him. So 2.6 million to him with, obviously his infirmaries are at 600,000, so there was 2 million tier 2 reds on that. He was able to cap it though, which is good. They did pop the bunny, so got their leader back, so they will be going probably in for another rescue rally because they did quite a bit of damage on this second rally. So 2 million reds. Yes, here comes the third rescue rally. Again, they probably will be popping bunny again because most top tier leads will do that nowadays, especially if they know you can take a rally. They'll just pop bunny and get it back. Obviously, he baited the first one, and they didn't pop a bunny because they thought he was offline. But obviously, at this point, they know he is online because he's healed and probably switched Phalanx and all that at this point. So he's going to be porting away because there's no point in sitting right there because just sitting right there is just going to give him an easier time to carpet and they'll hit it faster. But again, if you are going against a guild that has bots, be really careful with carpets because guess what? They will have bots for carpets. And what that means is their carpets will hit within like 2 seconds. It's even faster because they'll be carpeting so hard with those bots. So keep in mind, if you're against a guild that uses bots for farming, and maybe the bots that find you on the map, they will 100% have carpet bots as well. So basically, for some reason, bots can like bypass that clicking too fast. Because if you try to carpet really fast by yourself, you'll get that message, hey, you were clicking too fast and normal activity. But if bots do it for some reason, it doesn't pop up and they can do it. I don't know. Anyway, so by the way, do not try to get reigns after the rally is walking against a guild like this because it will not work out because they will carpet it very quickly. That's all I'm saying right here. It doesn't work because let's say you're trying to like counter the rally by getting reigns. Make sure you just have all your reigns in there right away because you'll see in a couple seconds, not a couple seconds, about a minute here, what is going on. So yeah, so the other things you want to do here is make sure you've healed. Make sure you're sending in a Phalanx that you think they might be sending. So they did quite a bit of infantry damage to, like, they've sent a range rally to start. Maybe they're going to be going range again or whatever. I don't know. Just don't sit in cav. It usually doesn't really work out very well for you. I'd rather take the full counter than sit in cav and have a risk of getting full countered in cav. It doesn't work out. It hurts so much. So yeah, there's about 30 seconds left. What he could be doing is popping a boost here because I don't see any people scouting him or anything like that, and there's no one around him, so popping the boost right here would be a good idea. They won't get your comp because no one is literally scouting him at that point. And here comes the rally. Watch this rally speed. Boop, it's already hit. So that was, I don't know, 1 to 2 seconds after the rally came out. There was literally no time. You can't even look at the watchtower in that time. There's no chance to actually counter that. And again, I think it might be a carpet bot just based on how fast that came in, because like you can't physically click the carpets that fast, I don't think, unless you have like some sort of auto clicker that does like 100 clicks per second or something like that. But then I think the game will stop you, so it must be a bot actually clicking the carpets or something like that, because I've seen this a couple times. It happened to me. It happened to my baby trap, which I will be posting that video pretty soon. But yeah. By the way, I didn't take my own advice and tried to get reigns after the rally walked, and that did not work out well. You'll get to see that video of my baby trap getting completely destroyed, and then me having the rebuild, and then some clips after that. But anyway, so let's take a look at this rally here. He did not, I think he actually did get the full counter on, so he was lucky. They did end up sending what was range. He was an infantry Phalanx, so 1.8 million there, but just over 1 million reds. This guy was a little bit stronger probably than the first rally lead, or is it the same guy? Maybe just has, maybe because the first couple rallies did some damage, he has less troops, but yeah, it did about 1.2 million, I think, to the front line and about 800k to the back line, or was it less? We'll take a look at the report. So, but yeah, you can see he took 1.8 million reds. I think he took 1.6 million in the first rally. I could be wrong though. So actually, we'll take a look at that right now. Let's see. Yeah, it was range. There's more tier 5 in this rally, so maybe that's why I did more damage. 800k to the back line, 1 million to the front line, so that's what it is. If you have counter research and counter done, that front line damage should be a little bit less. But yeah, his comp is pretty much destroyed at this point because he doesn't really have much infantry left. He's almost a rain trap at this point, so it'll be really hard to take another rally after this if they send another range rally, because he's losing his infantry slowly here, and that's the problem with these big guilds with bunnies and stuff like that. They'll keep getting their leads back, keep sending rallies, and basically until you give up. And a lot of these big rally, like these big guilds and stuff like that, will just have many rally leads, so they'll just keep going with bunnies until you're basically out of your front line. It used to be you wouldn't take so much damage, so it wouldn't be a problem, but now every rally you're taking 1 million damage, even if you're countering. It's like, okay, this is a little bit crazy at this point. Obviously, there's only a couple things you can do. Get full counter research done, get better gear with more HP and defense, so you're not taking so much damage from the Pack 5 familiars, and then you can get that damage down. Because obviously on my rally trap with that lead, if I was countering, I'm not going to be taking 1.8 million reds. I'd be taking 400 or 500k less just because my HP and everything's a little bit higher and I have higher attack. So that's the way to go. And then if you have the 60% counter, you can even knock down that million damage to your front line even less. So they might be doing like 400 or 500k damage instead of the million damage. But the Pack 5 familiars will be doing similar damage, but maybe a little bit less too, so I don't know. Anyway, so these were the rally leads and the damage, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you guys have any clips you want to submit for my channel, if you have a YouTube channel and you want me to showcase it and show it at your YouTube channel, add me online, Predatorxvx. I will have it in the description down below, and again with the Greek traps, what's called YouTube as well. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.